Okay, let's get right into it. If you're tuning into this explainer, chances are you just got an awesome gift. Or hey, maybe you just treated yourself. Either way, we are about to take that simple piece of plastic or that email sitting in your inbox and turn it into your personal key. A key that unlocks a massive treasure trove of sporting goods, outdoor gear, you name it. We're talking about direct access to an incredible lineup of equipment and apparel. So stick around, because this explainer holds the exact secrets you need to get the absolute most out of that gift card, ensuring your experience is totally smooth and hassle-free from the moment you check your balance to the exact second you click checkout. So, you might look down at that card or that string of numbers on your phone and think it's just, well, a gift card. But you're actually holding the ultimate VIP pass to an outdoor adventurer's paradise. Seriously. Whether you're hunting for heavy-duty camping gear, upgrading your patio set, grabbing a new barbecue grill, or just desperately needing a fresh pair of running shoes, this card gives you total freedom. It's kind of the perfect gift for any sports aficionado, mostly because it puts all the power of choice directly in your hands. And to put the sheer scale of this into perspective, over 250. That is the number of physical Academy Sports locations spread out across 16 states, mostly concentrated in the South, Southeast, and Midwest. But here's the best part. Beyond those physical stores, your card unlocks their entire online warehouse. You aren't just shopping at a local store, you literally have a nationwide inventory sitting right at your fingertips. To get you out there using your gear as quickly as possible, here's our activation blueprint for today. 1. Endless possibilities. 2. Prepping your card. 3. Online activation. 4. Troubleshooting errors. And 5. Avoiding scams. All right, Section 1, Endless Possibilities. Let's take a really quick look at the legacy of the brand you're shopping with, because it really highlights the value of what you're holding. Believe it or not, this whole thing started way back in 1938 as a simple family tire shop in San Antonio, Texas. As time went on, it morphed into a military surplus store, and then it just kept growing, eventually evolving into the massive sports retailer we know today. They stock all the leading national brands right alongside roughly 20 of their own private label brands. So when you're spending that card, you're tapping into over 80 years of retail history that's all about providing fun for all. Which brings us to Section 2, Prepping Your Card. Before we go wild adding stuff to our cart, we need to know exactly what this card can and cannot do. Trust me, knowing the rules upfront saves so much headache later on. The most crucial takeaway, you never, ever have to rush your purchase. Why? Because these cards do not expire. And they don't slowly drain your balance with sneaky hidden maintenance fees either. You can absolutely hold out for that perfect holiday sale on a fishing rod. Just remember, you can't trade the card in for cash unless your specific state laws force them to allow it, and they are definitely not eligible for resale. Now, quick detour. If you're watching this because you're actually planning to buy a card for someone else, you've got to make a choice between physical and digital. Comparing physical cards to digital e-gift cards reveals a night and day difference in convenience. E-gift cards hit an email inbox almost instantly, usually somewhere between 5 minutes and 24 hours. Physical cards? Well, you're at the mercy of the postal service. And let's talk about the cost of that mail delivery. An e-gift card is completely free to send, zero extra cost. But if you insist on that physical piece of plastic, you're looking at adding anywhere from $1.99 for standard mail, all the way up to a crazy $37 if you need it expressed in 4 to 6 business days. That is a massive chunk of change that you could have spent on actual gear instead of postage. And the real-world impact of choosing physical over digital can be pretty brutal. Look at this verified customer review we pulled. The buyer noted their physical card arrived 10 days late, forcing them to completely scrap their entire birthday gift plan. Yikes. That perfectly highlights why choosing the instant, free e-gift card is definitely your safest bet, especially if you're pulling a last-minute gifting move. Moving right along to Section 3, Online Activation and Redemption. All right, the fun part. Let's see how we actually redeem this balance online. Go ahead and grab your card, make sure your internet isn't going to drop out on your computer or phone, and let's walk through it. The best news? It's incredibly simple. You don't have to navigate some confusing third-party pre-activation site. Nope. Just go to academy.com, shop around, fill your cart, and head straight to checkout. Once you hit the payment section, you just locate the 16-digit number on your card, find the PIN, which is usually hidden under a little scratch-off panel if you have a physical card, and type those in. Hit apply, and boom, watch your total drop. Oh, and pro tip, if you take an extra minute to set up a free Academy account during checkout, it makes tracking your order and handling any future returns super smooth.
I do need to flag one major exception here, though. If you were handed a merchandise credit card, like say you returned a pair of shoes without a receipt and they gave you store credit, that is not a standard gift card. Merchandise credit is strictly old school. You can only use it physically inside a brick-and-mortar store, you can't use it on academy.com, and you can't even check the balance of it online or over the phone. Just something to be aware of.
Next up, Section 4, Troubleshooting Errors.
Now, as we all know, technology isn't perfect, and sometimes the path to new gear has a few digital potholes. Say you're trying to buy a card online, or maybe you clicked a third-party link to check your balance, and suddenly you hit a stark white screen screaming, "Access denied. Please verify you are a human." I mean, you know you're human, I know you're human, but the website is just not having it. Don't panic, it's actually a super easy fix. The website security is just being a little overly aggressive. If you get that error, just run down this quick checklist. Check your browser extensions and temporarily turn off your ad blockers. Then, make sure both JavaScript and cookies are enabled. The site's security protocols basically need those tools active to prove you're a real person and not some shady bot trying to steal gift card data. Tweak those settings, hit refresh, and you should be totally good to go. And hey, if it's still glitching out, Academy has a customer support chat right on their site to bail you out. One more incredibly important warning about handling the card itself. You've got to treat it exactly like a $100 bill sitting in your wallet. If you drop the physical card on the street, if someone steals it, or if you accidentally permanently delete that e-gift email from your inbox, Academy cannot and will not replace those funds. Period. Once it's gone, it's gone. So guard it closely right up until you check out. Finally, Section 5, Avoiding Scams. We definitely need to make sure you're protecting your loot from fraudsters. Because gift cards are essentially untraceable cash, scammers absolutely love them. We want to ensure every penny of your card goes toward your gear, not someone's scam. So here is the absolute golden rule to live by. Academy cards can only be used to buy products from Academy. That's it. If you ever get a frantic text, email, or phone call from someone claiming to be the IRS, the police, or a utility company, and they're demanding you pay off a debt using an Academy gift card, stop immediately. Hang up the phone. It is a scam. No legitimate government agency will ever ask for sporting goods store credit to settle a bill. Go ahead and take a mental screenshot of these resources just in case. If you ever run into a scammer, you can find awesome help at stopgiftcardscams.com, or you can report them straight to the Federal Trade Commission at reportfraud.ftc.gov. Also, just a quick disclaimer, since we want this explainer to be your go-to guide for a long time, retail policies and website layouts do update over time. So if things look a tiny bit different down the road, always double-check the latest terms of service on Academy's official website just to be perfectly sure. So there you have it. Your card is prepped, you know how to beat the browser errors, and your balance is totally secure. The only real question left is, what are you going to buy? Are you just going to restock the same standard gear you always do, or are you going to use this free pass to finally try out that crazy outdoor hobby you've been putting off? The balance is literally in your hands. What adventure are you going to unlock today?